Hi children, today's question word is the word why. We usually ask this when we want to find a reason for something or an explanation for something. So let's get started. Let's start off by practicing the spelling. So it's got a W sound at the beginning, but it's W and H together. And then the I sound is made by the letter Y, like in dry and try. Okay, so practice writing it so you know you're going to spell it correctly for every question we write today. Okay, so first of all, imagine you saw this child and imagine what you could ask him. What why question could you ask this little boy? You could say, why are you? Why do you? Have a little think, pause the video and write your question. I think I'd ask this child, why do you look so upset? I'd want to know the reason why he was crying. Now imagine you saw this man, he's jumping for joy. What could you ask him? Why are you? Why do you? Pause the video and write your question. I would think I would ask him, why are you so excited? I want to share his joy and want to know the reason why he was jumping for joy. Take a minute now, before we do our next question, look at your sheet. Have you got capital W for why? Have you got your question marks at the end of every question? If you haven't, quickly correct that now. Now, if you saw this boy, what would you ask him? Would you say, why are you? Or why do you? Listening. Why? What's happening? Pause the video and ask your question. I think I would say, why are you hiding under there? I'd whisper it because he's telling me to be quiet. I'd want to know why he's hiding. Maybe he's playing a game. What about you saw this woman? She looks like she's biting her fingernails. Oh, she looks worried, nervous, anxious, maybe scared. If you saw her, what would you ask her with a why word? Why are you? Why do you? Pause the video and ask your question. I think I would say, why are you so nervous? I want to help her. It's a strange picture, isn't it? If you were this lady, what would you be thinking? I know what I'd be thinking. Write your question down. Yes, I'd be saying, why are there 2 giraffes in my aeroplane? Now I'm going to have a look at this topsy-turvy picture now and ask some why questions. So let me have a good look. I might say, why is that dog watching the television? Why is that man? Let's point to him. Why is that man watering his plants with a carton of milk? Why does this lady have such an enormous hand? And why does this helicopter have a hen inside it? Why is there a snowman in the corner of the flower bed? Why does this man have a candy cane for a rake? Let me see. And why is this man wearing a pair of ice skates? Oh, and why are there apples buried underground? Lots of why questions there. Let's look at the next picture. Now it's your turn. This is another slightly topsy-turvy picture, and I want you to look closely and think if you can write some why questions about it. So write them down on your sheet. Have a good close look. And you might want to use these starters. Why is, why does, why do, why are. Pause the video and off you go. Now, I've written some why questions about these animals. I have a feeling you might know the answer to them. Okay, my first one is, why do camels have flat feet? Why do fish have gills? Why do squirrels have sharp claws? Why do dragonflies fly so quickly? And why do herons have sharp bills? I wonder if you could impress your grown-up with some of the answers to those questions. Here are my answers. Camels have flat feet so they don't sink into the sand. Fish have gills so they can absorb oxygen from the water. Squirrels have sharp claws so they can climb trees and dig holes. Dragonflies can fly quickly because they have 4 wings. And herons have sharp bills so they can stab their prey. Now your turn to ask some why questions about these 4 animals. So a why question about lions. Why do lions? Think of a question. One for polar bears, rabbits and narwhals. Pause the video and off you go. Remember those question marks. Now, to finish off, you're going to answer some why questions. Okay, I want you to answer in full sentences. So my first question is, why do you have fingers? So you would start, I have fingers, and then finish your sentence. Why do you have friends? I have friends. Finish the sentence. Why do you go to school? And why do you brush your teeth? Write your answers down